now it's different. It's different now. You know, I'm not as excited no more. I'm really just kind of just patiently waiting. You know what I mean? I'm really excited for the opportunity to come back this year and try to show my skill sets. But this first game, man, I feel like it's just a walk in the park. Just gonna have my headphones in. You know, just trying to show the young guys the ropes before I leave, and then go set my statement and have the best career of my career here.
If you had to reflect and put your journey into words, what would you say about it so far, heading into camp right now and just experiencing it?
Oh, one word I would just say is a marathon. You know, I've been through everything. I've been through, my freshman year all the way to my super duper senior year. You know what I mean? I would just say I went through some sprints in my career, but all in all, it's just a marathon, man. You got to keep going, keep pushing, no matter the setbacks and the trials and tribulations. You just got to keep going.
What's the biggest difference between Hawk and Donnie?
Just the age gap. That's the only thing. One's 26, one's 65. They're born in different eras, but Donnie's just a real authentic person, real organic dude, and I just love the way that he comes and what he brings to his football team.
And Herm mentioned that you guys might be out without Jermaine for a while. Just what kind of blow it is to the defense?
Yeah, man, it hurts. Big shout out to him and his family and everything that he's done. He's a remarkable player, even a better person. So, I hope everything goes well for him, and I hope we get him back, this year. And I don't know the extent to of what's going on, but at the end of the day, we love him as a brother, and we're always gonna be there for him.
What have you seen from Omar?
What's you say?
What have you seen from Omar? Just kind of filling in that role and just his performance over the first few weeks.
I see a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, a lot of things that are going the right way, man. I just gotta. It's my job as a captain, my job as an older brother to keep him level-headed, keep him, on a straight and narrow, and I think that's what we're doing so far. Hopefully, if everything goes right, you're gonna be hearing his name a lot being called this season.
How have you seen?
As far as with him, Boise was a lot of young guys when he came here. I was the only one that came here. So really, you give them the system.
Man, I tell them, go to sleep and drink your water, man. There ain't nothing else you can do but drink your Pedialyte, drink your water, and go to sleep. It is 110 out here sometimes, and even in the bubble it gets hot, but that we're going to be playing in this, and I think that's going to be the best thing for us. It's going to be a benefit for us. Teams out here like from Southern Utah, UNLV, and all that stuff, when they come out here, it's going to be really hot. So I hope that, God, cranks up the temperature a little bit more so we can just, go out there and destroy them. So that's. I do. I really do. I hate it, but I love it. You know what I mean? If we're practicing out here, it's just like second nature to us.
You mentioned that it's going to be a lot easier heading into this first game because of your experience, but you've got 19 other starters that are also walking in with that same type of experience. How huge is that going to be when it comes to the season?
It's going to be big. I think that it's just we don't flinch. Like, I think that's the biggest thing that Coach AP just tells us. Anything that comes at you, don't flinch. Take it as a punch, take it as a lick, and then keep punching. So I think, like, with us, like I told them, I'm going to be with my headphones just walking around the field. And I think, like you said, 19 other dudes that have been on this field and, had a career here, they're going to do the same thing. So I think we're excited, we're prepped, and we're ready.
I know this team preaches brotherhood and family. What would you say this team means to you?
Everything. It means absolutely everything to me. I've had, like I told everybody, I've had trials and tribulations here, but I wouldn't, share those experiences for the world, man. I love everything about this. I love my teammates. I love my squad, and I really even love the higher ups like Ray Anderson and all them. Man, they helped me out tremendously through my time here in my career. So, big shout out to them. And this thing just runs through my blood now, man. For real, I bleed maroon and gold.
What would you say are the goals for defense this year?
Oh, just dominate. That's just the biggest goal. Don't have any silly fouls. Don't jump off sides. Don't do anything outside the box. This is a quote that Sean Slocum, our special teams coach, he always says. He says, just do the ordinary things extraordinarily well. And I think that if you do stuff like that, it's just the game's gonna go into your favor at all times.
You guys have any interceptions goals for this year?
Man, we don't. I ain't gonna lie. We 2 or 3 years ago, I told you guys I want 20 interceptions, and we didn't get that. So I'm not gonna say anything else, man. I just pray that we gonna keep pressing, keep having a good camp, and everything. I think everything else will take care of itself.
Chase, everything is on your phone nowadays, right? Especially all of the younger players.
Yeah.
You live on your phone. You're looking at social media. How do you keep focused and not let the outside noise affect what you're doing?
Well, I think to me it's different. I don't really like social media. I don't really be on it a lot. But for these young guys, I try to tell them, man, don't look at that, because everything that you're looking at could be false reality. You know what I mean? And I just try to tell them, man, just keep your head down, bro. Every time you keep your head down, you're not paying attention to the noise. Just put up them blinders and put up them your earphones and just keep pressing. Because the end of the day is the NFL. That's the end goal for all of us. So whatever is said in social media or outside of this, it doesn't really matter to us.
Speak about NFL, and Benjamin might have a shot tonight, especially in that running back
Man,
group.
big shout out. I'm excited for him, man. He's been waiting for this. I think he's been tuned up. Me and him actually trained together this offseason, so I'm really excited for him. I'm really excited for what he's about to do for the Cardinals, and forks up always.
So just I know the first week for the offense was really rough, but it looks like this week things have kind of turned around.
Yeah.
What have you noticed personally? Like their big difference in them from week 1 to week 2?
I mean, when you start getting punched in the mouth, you start trying to punch back. So I think that's what they were doing. They're coached by a great set of coaches. Coach Zach, he's whipping up some plays for us. And at the end of the day, man, we told all the coaches, man, all I do was go back to the spring ball, look at what they did the first couple weeks, and just copy that, because they're gonna do the same thing, and they're starting to get it, man. They're starting to switch up some plays, and I think Bobby and a couple of the new staffs are gonna put a couple different edges to him, and I think everything's getting ready to go, man.
I mean, I always hear the offense saying that playing against such a great group of defensive backs is preparing for the season so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think what Zach Hill is throwing in with all the motions and shifts prepares you that much better for the season?
Of course. But I know for a fact we're not going to play a team like his, like an offense like his, but at the end of the day, we got to be prepared for whatever comes at us. So I'm excited, man. I really am. I hate them shifts and them motions. they dirty up your eyes a lot, but at the end of the day, man, we just got to sit back and play ball.
What's one thing you really felt like you didn't do as well as you liked last year that you were really trying to hone on during the summer and now into training camp?
I was really putting that C on my chest. I did everything that I possibly could, but I'll never forget when me and Herm sat down and I was crying to him. And I told him, I'm like, man, what did I do? He was like, you didn't do nothing wrong, but people did things better than you. Like, people were more perfect than you, and I couldn't take nothing but that, just a lick on the chin. So when we came back January 15th, I told myself I'm not going to hear that again. So I just wanted to make sure that I did everything that I possibly could, especially with my teammates, making sure that they're in the right positions, right places, right times, to just put them in a good position, good situation. So I'm glad I got the C on my chest, and I'm really happy for it, and I'm going to rock it, to the day I die.
Mm-hmm. You and Herm, how has that relationship grown?
It's grown tremendously. He's always shown real mad love for me and treated me like a son since he got here. So now it's just more like I just look at him like a legend, man. I'm just so happy to be coached by him and so happy to be on his team and, be under his record belt. That's something I really appreciate. And one thing I hope that I get to do for him, man, is take him a Pac-12 championship, take him a Rose Bowl for him so he can get another ring to his mini collection, I'm pretty sure. So, that's me and him are really, really close.
Okay. You mentioned that Jermaine might be out for a little bit.
Yeah.
How does the rest of the defense kind of compensate for losing such a key guy in the middle?
It's hard, but it's next man up. Just like how with Coach Hawk, Donnie stepped up. It's just next man up. I think that's the next thing, or that's the best thing that Coach AP just teaches us. It's like you can't dwell on nothing. Nothing that you can control. You got to control what you can control. So if one person goes down, next man up. Let's go get the job done. Sounds good. Yep. You guys have.